Can you tell I really like Amiibo? If you've seen my content or even just step into my room, you can see that I really like Amiibo. These figures that first came out in 2014 with the release of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and that I've been a fan ever since. I love collecting them to this day. But one day my mind started thinking, how many types of Amiibo are there? So I did some research. There are 18 different types of Amiibo. 18. And in this video we're going to cover them all, starting with the regular Amiibo. This is the standard format for Amiibo, consisting of a hard plastic figure mounted on a circular base containing the NFC chip. These make up the vast majority of Amiibo line across all major Nintendo franchises, like the Smash series, the Zelda series, and so much more. Then we have the special golds and silver. These are special metallic painted variants of standard Amiibo. 3 of them were actually available on retail, those being the gold Mario Amiibo, the silver Mario, and the gold Mega Man Amiibo. But there are actually 2 more gold Amiibos, and these are the rarest Amiibo of all time. In the Splatoon Koshi in 2019, this was a Splatoon 2 tournament, the winners got a special variant of a gold squid and a gold Octolink. These are super exclusive, super rare, and you cannot find them in retail. So these are really the rarest of the rarest, and a Splatoon collector would want these in their collection. Next up, there are Amiibo that actually have textures. These are figures that incorporate specially molded physical textures in the plastic to simulate fabric. The only 2 examples that come to mind is Wedding Mario and Wedding Bowser from Super Mario Odyssey, as their hats have a unique texture not present in any other Amiibo. These are hard solid, but the texture actually feels really nice, and it's only on the hats. Next we have the Amiibo with bases over the bases. So these are special designs added to the base to give the figure another base. Can you see the difference? And there are a few small examples like DK from Donkey Kong Bonanza or Psylocke from Metroid Prime 4, but then we have bigger examples like Samus on Viola in Metroid Prime 4. Like, look at this base, it is huge, wow, it is a whole nother thing. The actual Amiibo base looks really small compared to the Amiibo's desert base. Now this is really cool, like this is one of my favorite Amiibos, but yeah, this is just ridiculous. And we have a similar case with the Super Mario Galaxy Amiibos that are coming out, as well as the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Amiibos, as they have a special base in the bottom. Next up we have the Pixel Amiibos. These are blocky 3D representations of classic 8-bit 2D sprites. These were created specifically to celebrate the 30th anniversaries of the Super Mario and the Legend of Zelda franchises. So we have 2 8-bit Mario Amiibos, one being the classic color and the other one being the modern color. And we also have Link from The Legend of Zelda, and this one is just one of my favorites. I think he's really cool. Next up we have long Amiibos. This kind of fits in the regular figure section, but I mean, come on, is this really regular? Look at him, he is just long. This is big guy. Big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy. Like I was saying, this is big guy from Splatoon 3, and he is just very unique. He is very similar in size to the Metroid Prime 4 Viola Amiibo, but still, it's a different category, at least in my mind. Just as a clarification, these are all types that are in my head, so they are not actually called that way, but this is how I separate them. We also have squishy Amiibos. Well, really just one. This is the Metroid from the game Metroid Samus Returns for the Nintendo 3DS. And it is one of my favorite Amiibos of all time because it is a squishy. You can actually interact with it, squish it. It is just pure fun. It is fun. And it is definitely one of the most unique Amiibos out there. And hey, it is actually not that expensive, so if you want to get it, go ahead. Next up we have the flexible Amiibo. There's only one case of an Amiibo being flexible, and that is the Guardian from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is an oversized Amiibo featuring bendable, posable legs with internal wire framing, allowing the figure to be posed or actively wrapped around other objects on a shelf. This one looks amazing. I'm still missing this one in my collection, but come on! I remember this being one of the first variations of a regular Amiibo and it being so cool back in the day. Next up, we gotta talk about the glow-in-the-dark Amiibo. There's only one amiibo like this in existence, which is covered in phosphorescent plastic that absorbs ambient light and actively glows green in the dark, and that is the Boo. Yes, it actually glows in the dark, and it is just really cool. Like, this is one that I missed back in the day, but I really need to get because it is just a glow in the dark amiibo. It is so unique. Yeah, I need it. This is a regular amiibo, and this is a giant amiibo. Yes, I am talking about none other than the Detective Pikachu amiibo. This thing is massive. It is huge. High five. It is the biggest plastic amiibo out there, and that's really all I can say. It is just a giant amiibo. I don't know why Detective Pikachu was the franchise to go with for a giant amiibo. Like, I would prefer a giant Ganon amiibo. But we do have a giant Detective Pikachu amiibo. Really cool, really unique. Next up is one that I regret not getting, but it's one of the most adorable ones ever. The Wool Amiibos. When Yoshi's Woolly World released both on the Wii U and on the Nintendo 3DS, there were 4 amiibos that came with it. Those being Pink Yoshi, Blue Yoshi, Green Yoshi, and Pucci. These are adorable, and they are actually made of wool. I would have loved to have at least one of them. They are super adorable. And stop, I cannot talk about them because I just want to get on eBay and get one myself.
Yahoo!
What? Besides the 4 wool amiibos, there is also a giant wool Yoshi amiibo. This one is like a plush, this size more or less, but it is huge and it looks absolutely more adorable than the others. This one is on the more expensive side, so trying to get it nowadays can be really complicated, but again, this is one of the most unique amiibos of all time. Damn, I really need that Mega Yarn Yoshi. Next up is Mr. Game & Watch. This is a fully customizable character with several plates, so you would like to buy this amiibo several times in order to display them all. Also, he is extremely thin, he is literally a 2D character. So when you get the amiibo, you get the base and you can interchange his pose. So if you want to have them all 4, I think there are 4 displayed, you need to get 4 bases. So buy the amiibo 4 times. Next up, we have wood amiibos. So Nintendo recently released the My Mario line of products. These are products tailored for toddlers, so your little kids can grow up with Nintendo. And Nintendo also released a playset made of wood. You have wooden blocks, wooden pipes, $160, but of course you have wooden Mario, wooden Peach, wooden Yoshi, and wooden Luigi. And guys, these 4 are amiibo. $160 amiibo, but these are amiibos. So if you want to go to Nintendo New York, buy a baby's toy just to get 4 amiibos, yeah, I understand. Next up is one of the coolest one of all, and these are the Skylander amiibos. So back in the day, the pioneers of Toys to Life were actually the Skylanders. I actually do have one, and it is Spyro. And when Skylander Supercharged, at least I think that's what the name is, Nintendo and Activision actually teamed up and released these amiibos. So we have 4 hybrid amiibos, those being HammerSlam Bowser and Turbocharged Donkey Kong, and we also have their dark variants. These amiibo feature a rotating plastic dial on the base that mechanically switches the NFC chip between acting as a Skylander and an amiibo. These are super rare to find nowadays, but they are really cool. Next up, we have the Swapable amiibos. These are figures where the rider can be physically detached from the mount and swapped with another base. There are actually 2 video game series that use this mechanic. The first one is Monster Hunter, where we have 6 interchangeable figures when the rider can be changed to another monster, and vice versa, so you can have any combination you want. And the other series that uses this mechanic is actually Kirby Air Riders. In this series we have 5 amiibos and 5 machines, and you can change them however you want. However, the Kirby series is $50 each. So if you want to spend $250 plus tax on these 5 amiibos, that's on you, and go ahead. Breaking news, this just happened yesterday, but Nintendo just announced 2 more Kirby Air Riders amiibo, this being Sword Kirby and Raccoon, and also Noir DDD and Hydra. And guys, these amiibo look fantastic, and again you can separate the character from the machine and swap them around, so this is really cool. Now we're in the final 3 types. We also have Amiibo cards, so like trading cards but Amiibo. There are standard NFC Amiibo chips embedded inside these traditional cards. They are used primarily for games with massive rosters where producing physical figures for every character would be impossible. For example, we have the Animal Crossing cards, where we have series 1 to 5 that has over 400 cards. There's also the Mario Sports Superstar series with 90 cards. We have Pokken Tournament, and there's only one, that being Shadow Mewtwo. We also have Street Fighter 6 with 2 series and over 50 cards. Then there's the Japanese exclusives like Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel Psycho Battle Royale, which includes 7 cards, and Power Pros, which is a baseball game that includes 6 cards. Personally, I don't own any. Amiibo cards were just never my thing. Maybe I will collect them someday, but it's just a huge other market in which I do not form a part of. This one is one of my favorites, the Mario cereal. This is a real cereal that came out in 2017 when Super Mario Odyssey first came out. So this is actually a 9-year-old unopened cereal box. And yes, you could actually eat the cereal, and the back of the box is actually an Amiibo, so you can actually scan the Amiibo and get in-game bonuses. You get like 10 coins in the game. But you're not here for the functionality, you're here for the novelty that a cereal box is an Amiibo that works on Nintendo games. I think it's the most unique Amiibo I own. But yeah, tell me in the comments, do you have the cereal Amiibo? And finally, we have the wristband Amiibos. These are only available in Super Nintendo World in Universal Studios, both in the US and in Japan. And with these wristbands, you can interact with several elements in Super Nintendo World. They also collect data, and they work as Amiibos, and there are a few different characters, like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Toad, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and Diddy Kong. There's also the Gold Mario wristband, and due to the 5th anniversary of Super Nintendo World, Universal Studios is releasing a special limited edition Power Star band. And I already have my eye on that one. So those are all the different types of Amiibo. Yes, these are a lot, but please tell me in the comments down below which is your favorite type of Amiibos and which is the weirdest type of Amiibo you own. I also want to thank these and 10 members for helping me out recording B-roll for the Amiibos I do not own, but they do. Like, you guys are incredible. My name is DAGG, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe, that really helps out the channel, and I'll catch you next time. See ya, bye!